That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
What do you got over there, Christopher?
You know,
what have you cooked up over there?
All right, well, Rich, you're down with the NFL themes lately. So we went all NFL again today.
I like it. I like
Sean
it.
McVay, have you heard of him?
Yes, he got married over the weekend.
Got married over the weekend here in Los Angeles.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so he kind of had some comments where he said he's not that interested in trying to chase down Bill Belichick's win total.
And Shula's too, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
not interested in being the all-time wins leader in NFL history. Sean McVay is only 36 years old, guys. He has 55 wins already in his career.
Okay.
Bill Belichick, when he got his 55th win, he was 50 years old and already had a Super Bowl title.
How about that?
How about that? So my overreaction is this. Sean McVay, he's not going to get the win total, but he's going to get to half of Bill's Super Bowl total.
Half of the Super Bowl total. So he's going to, are we including his assistant coach rings as well?
I was just counting head coach. I was counting 6 head coaches, but...
So he needs 2 more Super Bowls to get that?
Yeah.
I don't think that's an overreaction at all.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Yeah, he's already 36. He's flirting with the booth already. He's talking maybe early retirement.
I don't know. I think he does love coaching, you know. He loves Los Angeles. He loves living here. He's got a team that can win for a while. He's got a general manager who knows how to F the picks and keep the thing going.
They got an older team.
I understand that, but I think that I'll say that's not an overreaction. I thought you were going to say he was going to coach only 10 more years or something like that.
No, I'm kind of like
I don't know.
skating
I mean,
around. Saying,
let's put it this way.
If I set McVay's Super Bowl win total at 3.5.
Here's the deal. Here's the clock on McVay, if I can, and I have no insight into this whatsoever. The clock on Sean McVay is the next time a seat opens up in a major National Football League partners booth. Okay? So take a look at how long Romo's contract is. Take a look how long Aikman's contract is. Take a look how long Herb Street's contract is at Amazon. And obviously, Fox has got a seat for a while, and however long Brady wants to continue making $37.5 million a year.
Imagine all 10 years.
Okay, I that's what I'm saying. If a seat opens up and they throw Brady type of money at Sean McVay, or even remotely in that neighborhood, then Sean McVay might sit there and think coaching isn't all that it's cracked up to be anymore. Because why else would he stop doing it? If those seats are not available, you know, maybe he keeps doing it until a seat becomes available. So 2 in the next 4 or 5 years, that's a tall order. Because, you know, there's only been one team that's won 3 out of the last 4, 3 out of 4, and that's the Brady Belichick team that last went back to back. But if you're just saying for his entire career, I'll say that's not an overreaction.
Right. Tough to win in the NFL. That's Dallas. All right, next up, guys.
What a broadside. You're just sitting there.
What happened?
You just sit there, baby, sitting in a corner over there, and he's just like, why are you going in that direction?
What happened?
Haters hate, Rich. That's what they do. They hate.
What happened?
Continue.
You better keep rooting for my Warriors because it's going to get tough in here otherwise. What else?
Hey, Packers are having a mandatory minicamp this week. See who's going to be present?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be present, guys, fresh off a victory at the match. How about this one? Aaron Rodgers is going to tie Brett. You think he's got no pressure?
Zero pressure this year.
No pressure.
Zero pressure this year.
And no Devontae Adams. He has no pressure.
He has no pressure and no Devontae
17.
Adams. Correct.
Okay. Rodgers is going to tie Brett Favre and win his 3rd straight MVP.
That's a tall order, though. Just on odds alone. Odds are to use the
do you
Draymond
want
Green.
odds? Is that what you were?
No.
Were you indirectly asking me for odds?
I mean, you do have that, but odds are that's not going to happen. Who is the odds-on favorite to win the MVP award in 2022
Your odds-on
right
favorite
now?
right now is one Josh Allen at 5-1.
Dak Prescott.
Justin Herbert is 11-2. That's 5.5.
That's a Justin Herbert. Okay.
Patrick Mahomes 9-1. Joe Burrow 11-1.
Yeah, that's my choice too.
Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady both had the same odds. They were teammates in the match.
Yeah, I would go with Josh Allen. I would go with Josh
1.
Allen, too. So that's an overreaction. Yeah, let's move on. I'd go Josh Allen.
Dak Prescott 25-1.
If I had to choose, even just from the match, who's got the best odds to win the MVP this year from just the match, I would go with Josh Allen, too.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He's good.
So there you go. But how about that Aaron Rodgers reporting for mandatory minicamp after signing for a $50 million a year contract? That's news. Of course he's going to be there. Everybody RELAX. He's got zero pressure on him. I will continue to say that I have totally talked myself into that.
But why, though? Doesn't every quarterback have some type of pressure?
Of course they do, but he's already been there and done that. He's got a one in the case.
Been there.
He's honestly, you want to talk about
the greatest.
You want to talk about being, having comfort in your career, to paraphrase what Aaron Donald just said, the other Aaron.
So he's cool with just having that one Super Bowl?
I don't think he's cool with it, but in terms of him sitting there saying, I've got pressure on me, oh my gosh, I need to do it.
He did admit he thinks about retirement all the time.
That's what he said. Ernie Johnson.
I think about that too.
Are you retiring?
Really? That's good to know.
Who doesn't think about retirement?
Not me. I love
Mike
it here,
has
Rich.
told us he's retiring a dozen times over the years.
Every other day.
And then you have 5 other jobs.
And then I have 5 other jobs, and I stay.
And then you tweet about working too much. Like, what is
I dig it here, Rich.
That's an
I'm going to tell you
overreaction.
this right now. It's closer than you think.
Okay.
That's all.
Just give us a heads up.
Been hearing it for a decade.
Give me more of a heads up than when you take days off, which is literally like 5 seconds.
24
I'm on the phone. Like, I'm on the phone dealing with stuff for our show or whatever.
I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
And he just walks up to me as he's walking out the door. Yeah, I'm off the next 2 days.
I'm off the next 2
And
days.
I'm very quiet about it.
Jason's going to be here the next 2 days.
Or sometimes you'll come in and start the show, and you'll look up and Feller will be sitting there.
Yeah,
And you're
like,
like,
what
wait.
happened?
No, I tell Rich now.
What happened?
I tell him.
Guys, Mac Jones was really good in 2021.
He was all right.
He was, and now coming into camp during minicamp, he's shredded. He doesn't have that little baby gut
The
anymore.
MJ10 system.
Kendrick Bourne says he's got swagger and attitude.
You like that?
Mac Jones is going to be even better in 2022.
Well, did you hear Matt Patricia might be calling the plays?
Well,
You about that
then
now?
I take that back.
I don't know. I mean, Patricia's a pretty smart guy. He's an aeronautical engineer. Anybody who's got a defensive background that can suddenly call offensive plays, it could be him.
What was his career record with the Lions?
Dude, forget about that.
How many yards did the Eagles score have
What do
in
you
the
mean
Super
by
Bowl?
what's the metric even better? Like, what do you mean by that?
I don't know. I wanted to hype up. Mac Jones.
Overreaction. Move on. Move on. How many water duck parades can you swim behind?
Well, hopefully there's another one in like 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Oh, God, let's hope.
All right. Guys, I was looking at the Steelers. They have 3 good quarterbacks on the roster right now. Good might be pushing it, but I think Mitchell Trubisky is going to be the guy there. I'm going to say Mitch is going to start every game
No shot.
this year for the Steelers.
Get out of here.
Pickett sits behind him.
You won't even start week 1. How about that?
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You think
Wow.
Kenny starts week 1?
Absolutely.
What?
He and his 9-inch hands are going to have his
8 3/4.
8 3/4-inch hands.
Yeah, don't.
I'm rounding up because he's going to
I
be the
gotta shut
starter
up.
week 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow.
What's more of an
Oh my
overreaction?
God.
What I said? What's more of an overreaction? You choose this, TJ Jefferson.
Okay.
What I said
What you said.
or what Chris is proposing?
Wow. All right, I'm going to put this
Trubisky
in.
starts
More
every game
of an overreaction.
or Pickett starts week 1? What's more of
Wow.
an overreaction? Me or Brockman?
Honestly, knowing the Steelers,
Wow.
I'm going to think that maybe yours is a little bit more of an overreaction.
All right, says the man who's still waiting on his $20 because Pickett wasn't drafted 5th overall in the top 5 of the draft.
I just
How
think-
dare you? How dare you?
Well, I'm just-
How dare you?
I gotta
I've been
give the
backing
people
your
what-
play on that. Have you still been? Have you not been paid?
No, I'm never going to get paid.
Jeez, Chris.
I haven't got to it yet.
There's an ATM across the hall here.
I don't
Pay
use it.
that man his money.
Across the
All right, last
thoroughfare.
one.
It's right
Last
there,
one.
And there's no line.
No line. There's no one here.
Geno Smith, guys, and Drew Lock are in a quarterback battle in Seattle right now. Yeah, but it's not them. The Seahawks starting quarterback isn't on the roster right now. I'm backing our guy. Russ
I
Tucker.
still think you're right about that.
I agree.
I'll go with that. Still not an overreaction. Still not an overreaction. Jimmy Garoppolo excused from being the at this 49ers mandatory minicamp.
Again, the second time you've taken my.
It's okay,
news
Chris.
item.
You're now 40 minutes away from actually using that in
I have
your.
so many news items.
Fantastic. So let's.
There's a lot going on.
That is not an overreaction. I agree. I'll agree with you on that one. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.